we go. Out to check the trap. Let's see what we got. Well, we got plenty of crabs, but unfortunately they all look like they're very small. Let's have a quick look in the trap. Good to see lots of small ones, of course, for the population, but not much good to eat. Here they are. It's like kindergarten of crabs. Alright, we'll get these out of the trap and back in the water and reset it, and hopefully overnight we'll get something. Very good. We might have one legal one in here, I think. Have to just check it out and measure. We got one here. Looks like it's just legal. Just legal. Test if it's full. Well, yep, nice and full. All the others are undersized, so they'll go back. Well, off to check the first trap. That mud is deep. Oh. 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 Man, there's some crabs in here. Oh. We are chock-a-block with crabs. I've never seen so many in one pot. Woo! A lot of small ones. There'll be some legals too. Well, this is just a massive haul of crabs. I can't remember seeing a pot with quite so many in it. Let me just do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think there's 13 or 14 crabs in this trap. Anyway, let's start getting them out. A few at a time. This little guy's under. We've got a lot of small ones here, but we certainly got some good ones too. This guy will be legal. Yep, that's well over legal size, this one. Just show you how you measure it. So you can see plenty of space on the carapace. It's like a female from the size of the claws, helping me with the measuring. Nice and full. Huge size range in these crabs. Look, we've got all the way from these little tiny guys, like so. Little tiny girl, I should say. We've got some escapees. He's right on legal, this one. Just leave him here for the moment. You can see a better one over here. This one's well over legal. Nice male. We'll just check and see if it's full of meat. This one's a bit spongy, so we might have to let this one go. These little guys will be under for sure. Let them go straight up. Hang on to this one because I think we'll go a little bit short. You can always, if we get some bigger ones in the other trap, we can always size them up. Oh yeah. Feisty. Most of these guys are under. This one is just legal, I think. I'll just give it a check. It's right on legal. Just give it a squeeze under here. Nice and full. Here we go, another full male. See that one? Another nice full one. Even though we've got a nice full male, a nice big male here, good sized crab, because it's flexing here, we're going to let that one go and make sure it fills up with meat, so next time hopefully it'll be ready to eat. Well, I was going to bait up the trap and put it out again, but given how well we've gone, I don't need any more crabs than that we've gone. We're just going to check the other trap and we'll sort out which are the biggest. I've got my 5 here, so it'll only be whether we get to upgrade any size on them or not. So anyway, this old bit of mangrove jack frame certainly did the trick. 13, 14 crabs in that trap, 5 legals, in fact 6 legals. Another one that was probably you could have taken, it was just legal as well, but very good to get 7 legals out of one trap. Oh, it's a simple matter to get the bait out of the trap. We just cut this cable tie carefully so I don't cut the net. And this bird mesh has done the trick, as you can see. Even with that many crabs in, they couldn't get into the bait. Here's our mangrove jack frame intact. It was a beautiful mangrove jack, that, and it's certainly done the trick in turning into crabs. We're going to leave that out where the sea eagle can get it, because the sea eagle just loves its fish. All right, look at this, a rogue crab has somehow escaped. We better let that fella go as well in case he walks the wrong way. Okay, so back in the trap for the net. Take it home and give it a good rinse in the fresh water. Get all the salt off as soon as you can off these traps. Dry them out well and store them out of the sun so the UV doesn't damage the net. Alrighty, let's see you on to the next trap. Another good hit of crabs. You can see this trap's got plenty in it as well. Big range in size. 1 or 2 decent ones. Most of them are undersized. That's alright, it's a sign of a very, very healthy fishery. Okay, let's get these guys sorted. We've got our catch of crabs. I'll sort out the big ones from the small ones and measure them. So this guy I don't need to measure, we'll just check if it's full. Oh, this guy. You see that? This is an empty crab, so even though it's a nice big female, we're going to have to let it go. These other 4 are all undersized, so we'll let them wander around while we sort these ones out. This one might be a legal size male. Let's just check. It's going to be very close. Oop, let go. Yeah, that's right on that one. We'll just check if it's... Yeah, that one's nice and full. Whack that one in the bucket. This female's definitely sized. We'll just check it to see if it's full or not. And it's nice and full. Just show you on the measurer how much over the legal size this is. You can do it without getting... There you go, you can see that's well over. A nice hard one, so we'll keep that one. This one here is right on the limit, but I'm going to say that just goes over that measurer, so just to be on the safe side, I'll let that one go. That's well under. Whee! Nearly got me. Let's see what else we've got in this trap. We've got one more that looks like it might be legal. shaky. Going to be very close, this one. Very feisty. And I think this one is just going to be under as well. Watch out, they can reach back underneath them and bite you. Oh, right on size. What do we got here? That measure is going over. I'm going to let this one go as well, just to be on the safe side. There we are, we've pulled two nice legals out of that trap. We've let some ones that are, you could probably keep them, but better safe than sorry. Look at all these little guys that are going to go back in the water. Here's one of the feisty ones. Steer you in the right direction. Look at these crabs. Crabs everywhere. This is our nice big female that was not full of meat. Look at these guys. You just want to bite me so badly, don't you? Wrong way, female. Go back to sea. Come on, buddy. Back out to sea. All right, let's see if we got any more stragglers around the place. This mud is so thick after the floods, it's hard to tell what's going on. Here we go. Got another little guy here. They can still hurt you, don't worry about that. Beautiful baby crab. It'll only take a year or so and that'll be ready to eat. In we go. Don't know how many crabs I had in that trap, probably another 13 or 14. So many little ones, fantastic for the future. We're back from our crabbing trip. Mud crabs are very good at escaping, so if you're going to keep them in buckets like that, use this grill so the air can get in, and these nice heavy blocks to get it down. I was using my dive weight here, this bad boy, but the other day they managed to push the grill aside with that dive weight, made 4 crabs loose in the yard, and it took me an hour and a half to find them. Anyway, this sort of bucket is high enough that they can't get out unless they all climb on top of each other, so should be pretty right. Anyway, we've had a good few days of crabbing, and we'll give it a rest for a while. Give it probably another month, and then we'll go and get the taste for crabs back again and back out for another hit.